Hey, EXPers, real quick, going to go over what we're calling the lead experience. What the lead is, or home buyer going to search for properties is seeing right from when they Google search for homes in your area through what that looks like to you as the agent. Really want to give you a good idea on their experience so you know how to best be scripted during the phone calls that you have because you know where they're coming from. So, we're going to be going over again what the prospect sees, what you start to see as the agent, how they begin to intertwine, some best practice, and making sure that you're ready for leads. So, first thing right off the bat, we put together this one PDF as a one resource for getting ready for leads. It's 10 things to start getting ready for leads. We make sure that we send this out to everyone in some of the initial sign up emails after you've registered, as well as it's in a few places in our knowledge base. It goes over a few things related to KV Core, getting scripted, a few things related to settings, bolstering your website, again, KV Core, where to find that knowledge base of articles, just 10 good things and helpful links, again, to get ready for the leads that will start flowing in. Overall timeline that we're going to go through, and we'll dive deeper into each one of these things. First is the Google search. So home buyers jumping on the Google and searching for things like homes for sale in Laguna Beach or the particular target areas that you choose. So we're targeting a lot of different keywords and search terms besides just homes for sale, but they're all related to new homes for sale in your area. Then ideally your ad pops up, and we work hard to make your ad pop up close to the top and rank as best as possible. When they click the ad, it takes them straight to your KV Core website or whatever website you choose with the newest listing, straight to the splash page of the newest listings in that particular target area. At that point, they're looking at all the pictures of the newest homes for sale and the addresses and details. So they're one click away from clicking on any of those pictures to be prompted to register. Once they do register, you get an alert as the agent, obviously. That comes across as an email, and you can also get that as a pop notification, a push notification from the KV Core phone app if you have that downloaded. Then you want to pop in to that lead, whether you use the KV Core app or jump onto your computer, jump into the lead profile, and start to go through the best practices to lead generate and convert that lead. Lastly, last thing we'll go over is just the ongoing nurture that is automatically set up, and then extra nurture through the smart campaigns in KV Core that you might want to get people started on to get them engaged, or if you are able to engage them right off the bat, just general nurture campaigns. So in general, we're targeting over 140 keywords and phrases from, again, all related for homes for sale and real estate in that particular target area that you choose. We're starting out with 140 that we know work, and then our custom tailoring a few. As soon as we launch you, we add a few more custom tailored search terms, and then during our 1 week and 3 week check-ins, we're adding more search terms as we collect data. A lot of those keywords and search terms that we're looking starting off with are along the lines of some of these. This is just a small nugget of some of those 140. As you can see, again, all related to homes for sale. As far as targeting goes and what Google allows us to target, we're targeting age, income as best as possible, locations. And when we say locations, not just where we're targeting and pushing the advertising for the newest homes for sale in that particular area, but where locations as well where people might be migrating from. So just a quick example, Texas right now, a lot of people, I'm in California, and I know a lot of people are moving out of California towards Texas. So if we're running ads in Texas, for example, we might want to further target buyers coming from California. As far as behavior goes, if anyone that's logged into their Google, obviously Google has a lot more information than we may know. I'm not going to go down that path because I don't even know, but they're tracking, Google's tracking behavior, so we can track audiences based on people that might be looking to move or looking for homes to looking for homes for sale, as well as a few other triggers, audiences, and behavior related things. Just as much as what we do target, we're also working on certain things to avoid, such as rentals and leases and a handful of other things that just aren't ideal leads Obviously, we want to go for the best, ideal, find the perfect formula, quote unquote, of the perfect buyer. Here are some examples of ads, snapshots of desktop computer ads and cell phones as well. And the most important thing that with these, everyone expects, a lot of people expect something flashy here, but the most important thing is consistency from based on what, and Google looks at this, and this is how they rank ads and actually give each ad a quality score. They look at exactly what people have typed into Google, the exact ad copy and context of your ad, and then Google shoots off to your website and looks at the text in your ad and the format of the format of your website and the text on your website. And consistency across those things is what helps your ad rank the best. So you kind of see some redundancy here, but homes for sale in San Clemente, if you look at this one in the bottom left, home for sale in San Clemente, all listings in San Clemente, kind of redundant. In the URL itself, San Clemente, homes for sale. In the text itself, you start to see more and a few other triggers, but that consistency from what people are searching, they're searching for putting into Google something related very close to homes for sale in San Clemente. The ad copy of the ad itself matches what they Google, and the ad copy itself also matches what the splash page on KV Core will say. For example, all listings in San Clemente is something exact text that shows up on the KV Core website in one section. So that consistency is what Google looks at because they want to make sure that they're sending people to the perfect website to match what they Googled. They want to see that's part of Google's quality control. They want to make sure that they're sending people to exactly what they asked to see. When they click on the ad, they're taken straight to, again, the splash page with pictures of all the newest listings with some other details, and that's the whole goal, is getting them to as fast as possible to what they want, which is, obviously for most home buyers, they want the newest listings or price reductions. So that's what we're taking them straight to. The new things that are just listed, they're then just one click away. When you want to put someone as easily as possible, as few clicks as possible to register. So they're one click away from clicking on any of these properties and being asked to register. Once they do register again, you're going to receive a property alert. A new lead alert via email. You're always going to get that, but you have the option on the screenshot, the cell phone screenshot to the right here is the KV Core app. So if you download that app and go to the app settings, you can turn on the push notifications for that lead alert as well. You want to make sure you see that lead alert. I always say do both because you want to make sure that you see that. So because if you're in any situation where you can immediately make that phone call, you want to make that as soon as possible, within 5 minutes ideally. And then it's jumping into that smart CRM, whether it's on your phone or on your computer, and being scripted, being consistent and confident in what you say, and going for the appointment. Also, you want to jump in, take a look at the property alerts. It automatically, and this goes for anyone jumping onto your KV Course website, not just the Making It Rain leads. If you push anyone to your KV Course site, whether it's through Facebook or even the URL, domain that you put on your business card, you hand that out and someone goes to it. If anyone jumps onto your KV Core website and looks at properties, the system's going to take a look at the properties that they look at and then automatically create a safe search based off of what they look at, the cities and price range. And that is great because that is now automatically set up, and that lead or client will automatically start to receive new property alerts on a daily basis, which you can slow down the frequency of that, but the default is daily. It's a good idea to go look at that property alert because at the end of the day, it is a system setting that up. So you want to go put your eyes on it as the area expert and see if there's any tweaks that need to be made. Maybe it'll set it up for one city, city A, but as the area expert, city B, adjacent city to city A, is there's a lot of crossover, and people looking in A are also looking in B, so you might want to add city B to that safe search and make those tweaks as the area expert. And then also making sure that you're getting them set up on some of the smart campaigns that KV Core provides. And KV Core has some great tutorials in their support knowledge base on how to clone and create your own smart campaigns, tweak them a little bit to personalize them, and get them ready to launch for your KV Core leads. As far as those property alerts go, this is a snapshot of what they'll look like. X amount of new properties just for lead's name, and then the pictures right underneath of those newest listings. Again, one click away by clicking on those pictures or the buttons to be taken to the website. And that is the second most important thing. All your efforts need to be based around setting an appointment first and foremost, always, whether it's a showing tour or just to go meet coffee and get face to face with that person so you can show them the value that you bring, and your conversion rate will go through the roof, whether it's you end up closing that person in a few weeks or a year and a half. Getting in front of them is huge. The second most important thing that I've always said is making sure that they come back to your website. As long as they're coming back to your website, when they are ready to buy, they'll be prompted. When that perfect property pops up and the system sends it to them, they're going to raise their hand, by responding or one way or another, raising their hand metaphorically and letting you know um, when they're ready. So then you can convert them. So that's making sure they come back to your website, not just from the property alerts, but all the emails that you send, correspondence that you send. Make sure there's some call to action in there. Obviously there might be more important call to action in some of the emails, but weave in a call to action to get them back to your website. Always have your your website domain in there, getting them back to your website. You want them looking at properties on your website. So, as always, if you have any questions for us, drop us an email to makingitrain@exprealty.com. That comes to the whole team here, so we can get that questions answered for you as fast as possible. Or catch our Making It Rain classes on Thursday mornings in EXP World in the auditorium. And also, KV Core's got several classes on Thursdays, Fridays, where they do a great overview of a lot of the features in KV Core, and a Q&A session as well. So those are the ways to reach out to us and always learn more. In the meantime, happy home selling.